All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Writ Your Slits podcast. You're joined here by AMK Epic, otherwise known as Dan Pike on Twitter.
Yo.
So we're going to be talking about the recent leaks that we are seeing that is coming to Call of Duty. First of all, we must talk about the updates that happened. What is your opinion on the tactical rifle nerfs as far as that is concerned? Do you think it was enough? Do you think they need nerfed more? What do you think?
Personally, I think it's okay. Like, it's something they could have done a bit earlier, but it is what it is. The game's still testing. Like,
that's true.
My
problem personally is that like they forget what makes them overpowered. The thing that is broken about the M16 is not how fast it shoots. You know what I'm saying? It's because it can one burst you to the big toe from across the map. That's why it's overpowered.
Yeah, exactly. And people are just going to just use that meta regardless. Like, whatever the meta is, no matter how much you nerf a gun or you buff a gun, people are always just going to look on YouTube, go to Mr. Dalek JD, go to all the big YouTubers, and they'll post a video being like, use this, and everyone will just use that.
Exclusive Aces fucking cunt ass, that guy.
Oh, Exclusive Aces. Yeah, he's the one who does all the weapon guides, isn't he?
Not only does he do that, he does videos on how to completely lock down certain maps, lines of sight, and all that.
Yeah, no, fair play to him though. I've seen. I'm not subscribed to him, but I have seen his content here and there, like come up on my recommended, and he's just doing his thing.
I used to watch.
I know he's just doing
his
thing, but like the thing I have a problem with is all these YouTubers are bitching and moaning right now about how the game plays, but yet they make content that, aids them to play that way, and I don't understand what the fuck the point of that is. So we got that. We got the MP5 nerf should have happened like way sooner, personally. And it hasn't done anything. According to everybody I'm talking to, the MP5 is still plaguing the multiplayer, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I've been killed by that gun so many times. Like I don't know how many times.
Again, it goes back to the last episode. We were talking about how Treyarch and Call of Duty in general is really bad at balancing things. The reason why the MP5 was broken is not because of its range. Like, that's not why. It was broken because it shreds at pretty much all ranges, including close range, where there should be other weapons that do better, like the shotguns or whatever.
It's basically like this game's version of the MP40 from World at War.
It basically is. That's exactly what it feels
like. Shout. That's a very good shout.
That's basically what it is, though. Like, it's that broken, and they're like, "Oh, we'll nerf the range. Like, that's fine." It's like, no, that's not the reason why it's broken. Then you got the whole. Now, I will say, I'm glad that they nerfed the FFR, the FAMAS, or whatever you want to call it.
I didn't realize that was an issue.
It wasn't an issue, but I'm glad that they got it before it became a bad one, is what I'm getting at, because that shit would melt. That shit is so melty. It's ridiculous. Like, if you thought the MP5 was bad, that shit does what the MP5 does, but at the rest of the ranges. It's fucking insane. And then, they nerfed the fucking Spaz 12 a little bit or whatever.
So what did they nerf about the FFAR again? If you could fill me in on that.
They increased its recoil and they reduced its max damage range, essentially.
Oh.
Its max damage is 3.5%. So it was 28 damage a shot. Now it's 27, which I don't know how much of a difference that makes. But and then they reduced the max damage range. That's what they did. So I don't know. I hope that was enough, but I don't think it was, because the MP5 is still crazy, and the M16 is still one burst you to the face. So it doesn't matter, That's the problem. My problem is they need to make it so. I personally think they need to make it so you can get it. You need to get at least one headshot mixed into the burst for it to one burst you like that. I think that's fair, in my opinion. Currently, you can shoot somebody in the fucking legs, and apparently it can one burst at close range, which is just great. That's fantastic. They just got done saying how, the time to kill is what affects us, and we nerf and buff things based on the time to kill, but like, the time to kill is faster than Modern Warfare sometimes. Like, in my opinion, it really feels that way. Like, I swear to God, I don't even know someone's shooting at me and I just die immediately. It's insane. But in other news, now we got some leaks that are coming out. So what's your idea? What do you think about lightweight returning? Because apparently that's returning.
I did not know that, but that's
Yeah.
good because
According to Warzone News with a Z on fucking Twitter, or COD, Cold War, Call of Duty Leaks, Warzone News, whatever. We have 2 perks that are leaked. One is obviously lightweight, and another one we don't know what it is.
ooh,
It's people are saying quick fix or whatever the fuck it was. Not Jug. We're hoping it's not something stupid like Jug.
yeah. Ooh.
But people are thinking it's just faster regeneration of health or something like along those lines.
And they already have that in Modern Warfare.
They did in Modern Warfare, yes, but here they I don't think
so it's going into Cold War, but it's also going to be available in Warzone.
We think so. I would think so.
Okay. Right, okay, yeah.
Which is okay.
Yeah, I know Black Ops are working with Warzone, and now Warzone's its own separate game, so it's interesting to see how those two are going to mesh, because we're going to have like all the Black Ops Cold War guns in with the Modern Warfare lot. So the Tundra will be there, the Pellington, the just all of those guns.
Which I'm kind of excited about. I'm kind of excited to run around with like the fucking collie sticks again and just smack the shit out of people.
Yeah. That's true.
People are scaring because it looks like a couple of different ones. Quick fix, or oh no, someone says in the comment section, please tell me it's not Final Stand. If it's Final Stand, I am not going to play this game anymore. Like, that's not even a joke. If Final Stand it gets introduced to this game, I'm done. Like, it's that's the deal breaker for me. I can't fuck with that. And we also know
Dead
that
Man's Hand.
Dead Man's Hand, my God. Oh Lord.
That was a day. That was the day.
Yeah, I remember that. Fuck you, Last Stand. You're not returning to this game. Fuck you. And then they give the guy a chunk of C4 instead. Okay, cool. So the K9 unit is rumored to return. They found that in the data mining, which is pretty cool. That's good, I think. The game needs more score streaks.
As long as it's not Riley level, it'll be all good.
Yeah, well, that's not. The Riley level is bad. I really hope they don't show that, but it's probably going to be more like Black Ops, attack dogs, where it's like multiple of them, and you could probably dodge them. I would hope
that works a lot better.
And also, they adjusted all the skill streaks. I forgot to say that. So they made the combat bow 4 shots instead of 5, which is interesting. I didn't think it was that broken, but whatever.
I've used it, and it's really not that effective. If someone's got Flak Jacket in this game, then like
it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. Like, I'll say one thing: Flak Jacket is the most overpowered perk currently in Cold War.
Absolutely, it's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there for
the
sure.
The bow is mostly, from what I've seen, it's more for area denial. So you got the bomb, insert to destroy. You put it around it so the enemy doesn't get to it. But
the problem with it is it doesn't even stay there that long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to do it like the last couple of seconds.
It's dumb. And the care package, they increased its cost. They decreased the sentry turret. Why? It's just why?
The amount of times I put down my sentry turret and someone just taps it and it's just like sentry turret disabled.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
yeah. But now it's going to get plagued. You're going to see so many more of these. Anyway, the napalm strike, they increased it, which I didn't think it was that big of a deal because I didn't see that many napalm strikes anyway.
It was on 10v10 because on like Assault, where the one where it's like momentum, people would get napalm plus the like the Predator missile, and they would get artillery, and you run those 3 streaks, and then when everyone's jumping on the momentum bit, you just get like 10 kills, 12 kills easy each game. So
that sounds cancer. I'm glad I don't play that game mode.
No, it's not fun. Let's just put it that way.
Now, one of the things that's going to be good for us, people who like to stab people, the air patrol is less now. It's 500 score less, which is good. That is pretty awesome because I mean that's what I run. You know, I run the UAV, the counter UAV, and then I run the air patrol.
Yeah.
And that's really good that they had it like that because of the fact that you don't lose your kill streaks on death now, even though there's a cooldown system. they're still like nothing but just attack helicopters and just fucking all kinds of bullshit. Essentially just sit and never die and never lose it. So I'm glad they got that so I can say fuck you.
True.
Enemy chopper gunner has been called in. No you. Done.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, and the way it's structured for like knifing classes, you've got a choice of a wild card. You either have danger close, so you have 2 tomahawks, or you use the perk greed. And because gung ho, the one where you can run and sprint and throw your tomahawks while sprinting, and ghost are in the same thing. I'm running like a launcher as my secondary on when I'm going for like combat axe feeds, because it like a minute into the game, enemy spy plane, enemy spy plane, enemy spy plane, enemy spy plane. I'm like,
yeah, always,
always piss off. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that they added air patrol. That's probably pretty awesome. Artillery, they increased it, which artillery wasn't that broken. I saw more like napalm strikes, like you said, and other things, but whatever. The cruise missile, they increased it to 3,500 score, which is, I mean, good luck ever getting that. And the war machine, they actually nerfed that too and made it cost more to get, which again, the war machine's fucking cancer. That shit has like 12 shots. Like fucking Jesus. Yeah. I'm kind of glad that that doesn't that's not going to be as prevalent. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. You fucking glorious bastards of Treyarch. You actually listen to things.
Question. Do you guys know anybody that has scavenger in any of their loadouts?
No. It's fucking useless. It's the most useless perk in the game. It's up there.
Scavenger does not resupply tomahawks in this game.
Yeah.
And the point is, like, okay, so you got the tomahawk shit, right? And then you have those little crates that they have in every single one of the maps that are right in the middle that you can use to replenish your ammo and lethals anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
They are really handy though. I'm so happy they've put those in the game.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Like
they're great.
Moscow's the only map that doesn't have them though. It's weird. There's no one on Moscow.
Which is strange, but you're right. But that's what I'm talking about, like that. But in them doing that, the byproduct of that is it's now, like I said, Scavenger's not even like useful. Like who cares? Who the fuck runs Scavenger? And that's the problem. Oh, I got some bad news for you, but though, lightweight is returning, but it's in fucking perk 3, motherfucker.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting.
So now we have to choose between Ninja, Gung Ho, Ghost, and Lightweight. We have to choose between all 4 of those. Unless potentially they put another wild card that allows us to take all of our perks from perk 3. Yeah. That'd be pretty cool. I hope they do that. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah. Charlie Intel's just tweeted out a new patch notes that have just came up for multiplayer zombies. Like right now, yeah.
Okay, so, let's take a look at that then.
I could just go through them. So first of all, spawns adjusted hard point spawn logic to reduce average travel time to active hard points.
Okay.
So I guess that's like the people who spawn across the map from when the hard point's the other side of the map.
Yeah, possibly. That sounds like
also adjusted the spawns in Crossroads and Armada, which is great because those 2 maps are so bad. Like on Crossroads, there's one side of a map, I think it's the higher bit, where the 2 sets of teams would spawn on opposite corners next to each other, and the amount of times I've been killed over and over and over again.
It is a clusterfuck. It really is. Absolutely. They addressed a UI error on Dirty Bomb. That part I don't really give a fuck about. Okay, cool. Addressed an issue that would prevent Flak Jacket from properly protecting the player from explosive damage. Okay, cool.
That's annoying. No, that's so annoying because I've been using the M79 grenade launcher and it's crap. It's so bad.
This is in hardcore modes though, so that's probably
it's gonna be even worse now.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing a video, working on a video about it, but the M79 is the worst gun in Black Ops Cold War because the challenges you have to do for it, you have to get 3 kills in 1 life, and if you're playing core, you shoot someone like
good fucking luck.
Yeah, you shoot someone with Flak Jacket, they lose about 40% of their health, then they stim up, and then you throw 2 Molotovs at them and shoot them again with a grenade launcher, and they're still there with full health, and I'm like, what the, like, huh?
God damn, dude.
That's if they didn't already jump around the corner and drop shot you with the MP5.
Exactly.
Yeah. If they didn't do that already, yeah.
So
And that's
we've just found out that, like I just said about Flak Jacket being the most overpowered perk, it's the only perk, and they've buffed it
pretty fucking much. And then enemies. Okay, let's see what they have on zombies. It says so. Field upgrades address an issue where the player could earn a field upgrade charge while their Ring of Fire was currently activated. Why is that a bad thing?
I've never I have no idea about the whole Ring of Fire thing. I've very rarely played zombies, so I'm still in the thing.
So how it works in this game is you have like it's not a specialist, but it might as well be. You have like one of four different powers to choose from. One of them's like a healing beam. One of them's an ice beam. One of them's a fire beam. You know, that kind of thing. Elemental. Yeah. Apparently, there was a problem where you can put the fire ring there, and it would continue to charge even while it was active. And apparently, that was just too fucking powerful, so they nerfed that shit. Which is just stupid. You're supposed to be an overpowered badass in zombies. I don't know why they keep doing that, but whatever.
It's zombies. You're supposed to have fun. It's supposed to be. You're against the undead. It's supposed to be unrealistic.
Exactly. Oh well. And apparently addressed an issue that sometimes caused zombies to use their range attacks unexpectedly. That is your fault, Treyarch. You put that in there in the first place. And addressed a rare issue that could rarely cause the Megaton to be permanently invincible. I never had that happen. I never had that happen, but if I did, I would have a broken monitor probably. Because that sounds fucking those things are already terrible to kill. If they fucking randomly became invincible out of nowhere and just stayed that way, I would probably throw my monitor out the window.
Yeah.
That's not even a fucking joke. That's man.
They nerfed the ray gun recently, didn't they? Because it killed them like really quickly.
Like nothing. Yeah. The ray gun was fucking broken as shit. But again, like I said, it's a wonder weapon. The wonder weapons are supposed to be effective forever. That's why they're wonder weapons. Yeah. That's stupid as fuck. That'd be like saying, oh, they need to go back to BO1 Kino der Toten and nerf the thunder gun. That shit was just too powerful. That's fucking dumb. Oh, whatever. Oh, there is one thing that I thought you'd find kind of funny. The knife is stupidly powerful in zombies if you haven't fucked with it already.
I have. Like, I can't remember what round I was at. I think it was like 28, and the tomahawks are still a one-hit kill.
Yeah. So when you pack a punch the knife all the way and you upgrade the rarity all the way, it's a one hit essentially forever. Because it does more damage than the zombie's health caps at. So you could just keep swiping and just kill everything except for the boss enemies, of course. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It becomes a one hit forever. In the beginning rounds, the stock knife you get in your loadout is a one hit kill to like round 12 or some stupid shit like that. It's insane. It's actually stupid. And the cool part is when you have a knife in your back pocket, whatever weapon you have as your primary, if you melee, you use the knife as a quick melee. So that's even better. My question is, why the fuck isn't that in multiplayer? Because that'd be useful as fuck, but whatever.
Because people would bitch and moan. That's why we
have like knifing.
Yeah. That's why the knife is the same speed as someone with a sniper for some reason.
Yeah, that's another thing. They fucking nerfed it like twice since the beta. In the beta, I was doing good. I was running through. I was stabbing people. I was having a good ass fucking time. Ask my brother here. We were having a good time. But besides that, they nerfed it. They made it slower, and then they made it slower again. So now it really annoys me when a dude that's holding like an AR is running as fast as me, and I can't catch up to him. That's kind of fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
At the very hell, even in Modern Warfare, which is a notoriously slow fucking game, you got 4 seconds of tactical sprint instead of 2 with a combat knife.
Exactly.
Why can't you just do that shit, Trey? Why is me only holding a blade a bad thing that I run faster? Can you stay here this time, Craig? Pretty, please? Please stay.
Right, yeah.
Please. But yeah, so that happened. We had a little bit of technical difficulties there. I apologize. I could probably just edit that shit out, right? But
as we said, we're on about the 1911.
Yes, use the 1911. It's good. Yeah. I see a nerf coming, honestly. Truthfully.
Yeah,
So that happened, and now we're going to... Fucking Jesus Christ. Okay, so... And then they added various stability issues, fixes for the game, whatever. Okay, cool. you better add some fucking stability issues because I can't play the game half the time. I don't know if that happens to you, but every time I try to fucking play the damn game, it just my fucking game crashes, or it's actually, I shit you not, it has bricked my Xbox twice.
I've not had that much issue with the game.
Yeah. So for some reason, there's a weird glitch that I haven't heard anybody talk about that fucks your storage up. So what that essentially means is you have to not factory reset, but you basically have to factory reset your console. I had to do that twice.
Sucks.
Because Treyarch can't get their shit together. Oh, you're playing on the last gen hardware. You can't find an Xbox Series S or X, even though they don't exist anywhere. Well, fuck you. Have a nice fucking day, asshole. It's like, whatever. All right, cool. So that's what they need to address. I hope they fucking figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see this. You got fucking people not liking the game. Slade by Blade seems to enjoy the game a little bit, apparently. I just saw that fucking quad grenade launcher you fucking posted. That's pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, Slade's been doing really well recently. He had a moment where his channel was just not uploading anything because he had like real life stuff to do. But he's
college and whatever.
Sunday, and I'm watching him he's gone into more of an S&D sweat type of thing, but he's still knifing here and there, which is decent. I'm
actually really enjoying the fact that he seems to just be having fun again, and that's pretty cool, you know? It seemed like for a while, and let's just be honest here, unfortunately, after FEAT.xAMK died, a lot of these knifers and YouTubers kind of just don't really got anywhere to go. And that's kind of the sucky part. Like, fuck, Jam hasn't uploaded in fucking forever. Ice Knife doesn't fucking exist anymore, apparently. I haven't seen that dude uploading ever. So, you know, it happens. And I know that happens sometimes, and some people get kicked off the platform, or they just stop uploading altogether. A good example would be fucking poor little Belle Delphine got her fucking YouTube channel kicked out of. I don't know if you saw that.
I know of her, but I just don't follow anything she does.
I don't follow anything really about her either. It's just like every one of my feed is just like Belle Delphine got banned. Belle Delphine got banned.
I'll say one thing, I'm not going to name names because I can't remember, but I followed a bunch of knifers on Twitter when there weren't any big knifing teams because I thought, support the community, all that. And then I just got a bunch of e-girls come up on my timeline because certain knifers, and I'm not going to name who, are
me neither.
All this oh,
I know what you're talking about.
You know where we don't have to but you see all these e-girls, it's like retweet if you think I'm good looking or whatever, and they simp. There's a lot of simps in the knifing community. Let's just put it out there.
Guys, listen, I'm gonna tell just a message to the entire knifing community and the gaming community in general. Those girls may be real girls in real life, but they do not know you exist. And just because you retweet them, they're not going to suck your dick. Okay? It's not going to happen. I'm sorry to tell you that. As much as everyone wants Belle Delphine's mouth around their dick, it's not going to happen.
I don't. You see what she's done with that octopus? See what she's done with that octopus, or stuff she's done with that octopus. No, thank you.
No, I'm good. I'm good. But here's the thing. So she got kicked off of YouTube just now. That was actually a topic I want to talk about, is YouTube's bullshit double standards when it comes to kicking people off. So she got kicked because apparently she had her music videos on YouTube were too sexualized, quote unquote.
Okay. Yeah.
And here's the thing that's funny about that YouTube. Wet ass pussy is still on your fucking platform.
I'm so glad you've gone that route because are you familiar with the song Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues?
No. Do I want to look that up now?
Christmas. Okay, so there's this line where it goes, "You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy faggot." It came out in the 80s, and it's a very popular Christmas song, and it's been taken off the radio because it's too offensive.
Yes.
You know,
because of the faggot word?
Yeah. Apparently faggots too, because of the gay community and all that, it's too offensive, even though in Irish terms it means you're an idiot, essentially. The same way in Australia, cunt means you're just an idiot.
Well, I mean, you know what happened. You know what happened to fucking "Baby It's Cold Outside." That shit got taken off the radio.
Fuck yeah, because it was insinuating rape. Oh my
Except
god!
that, like, it wasn't though. If you listen to the fucking lyrics, it was more talking about
Karens everywhere are just destroying.
I find it extremely funny how Belle Delphine's her channel and her parody of that 6ix9ine song got removed, but the original 6ix9ine song, the music video, is still on there, and it has way more girls, way more ass in your face.
And
wet ass pussy as well. That basically whole thing. I mean, there's literally a scene where she shows up, Cardi B does, and she has a fucking. Basically, she painted her nipple and put like a little fucking golden cap on it, and apparently that's enough to not be nudity on YouTube.
Yeah.
But Belle Delphine shows some ass cheeks, and all of a sudden she gets kicked off the platform. Okay, YouTube, cool to see how that shit works.
Here's Cardi B can get away with drugging men and taking their money and admitting to it as part of her career, and the police didn't even bother searching. They're like, oh, that's fine. You did it in your past. You've admitted to it. So go on. Here you go. Make some.
She's an attractive female. Let her go. It's okay.
So garbage. No, like I can stand most artists, but all her music is trash.
Yo, certified freak. 7 days a week.
There's not a single song of hers that bangs, and she ruins artists. Like she ruined the collaboration 6 project with Ed Sheeran. Like Ed Sheeran, Camila Cabello, banging artists. Her feature, fucked it. Maroon 5, Girls Like You. Didn't need anything. It was perfect on its own, but no, she had to jump on and ruin it with a shitty little rap at the end. Like I just hate her.
Not to mention, she has the same exact flow and the same exact just style in every single fucking song that she has. And literally, she punctuates it the same way.
It's all 17-year-old girls who are all about like, oh, I want to be like, I don't want to be like a slut and a whore, and then they're just looking up to her and. It really gets to me.
We can't have "Baby It's Cold Outside" anymore. Anyway, back to your scheduled program of Cardi B telling you to eat her ass. Like it's just like okay.
There needs to be a chastity belt on her. Like there should not. There's some people who should stop from breeding in this world, and that's
cut her fallopian tubes. Just. I'm kidding. That's fucked up. For any feminists listening, that was a joke. I don't need you to cancel me.
I think all feminists look at Writ Slits and go, "Oh, this is a nice little podcast."
Yeah, that's a good point. No feminists are watching this shit.
That's a good point. Feminists watching, ask your man if you can stay up an extra 10 minutes so you can keep watching.
God. Got kicked off the platform. Statement out saying more opinions is important. It's tough and it hurts sometimes, but it's it. I can understand why YouTube and people don't like Leafy. Straight ban is something we'd all like to have. And fucking how funny is that? A few months later, boom, YouTube just nukes her off the platform because she showed some. There is a bit of good news though, apparently, if you're into this kind of thing. She said, okay, if you're going to kick me off that platform because I showed too much suggestive content, guess what? She's posting straight up porn on her OnlyFans come Christmas Day. So that's it.
Fair enough.
I mean, whatever. If you're going to kick me off because of nudity.
You can literally look up nude yoga and you'll
exactly. That's exactly what my point is. You either have okay, like to be honest, here's how I fucking honestly I wouldn't care if there was straight up nudity on YouTube. I wouldn't care. Like, oh my God, people are like, oh my God, boobies, women have boobs. I can't handle it. Self-destruct, whatever. I wouldn't care. But the point is, if you're going to play this censorship bullshit, you got to do it equal to everybody. And that includes Twitch and that includes Twitter.
True. What's that Twitch streamer who kicked a cat or like
Alinity?
Alinity, that one, yeah.
She's still on there, to my knowledge.
No, there's some simp at Twitch who is getting something off of her just so she can keep her Twitch, because she's how many times has she been in? And then was it like Dr. Disrespect, who I'm not a fan of, but like
he got kicked for no reason, basically.
And there's no reason behind it. I mean, the only reason I don't hate Dr. Disrespect is, do you remember when Clever Tricks did Knifeline?
Yes, I do.
He got killed by a knifer in Blackout and got so salty over it.
That was the funniest shit I've ever seen.
He got outplayed by a knifer. He's like, how is that even allowed? I was just like,
that playstyle shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, and I was just like, mate, you're on a huge map and you let a knifer just run up to you. Like, you're trash.
Stab you in the throat.
Don't blame the game. Yeah, don't blame the game. You're trash.
And fucking Clever needs to bring Knifeline back. Clever, if you're listening to this, you may or may not. Please bring Knifeline back. Yeah. That was a savior to the knifing community. Please.
Clever's doing his own thing with like
his daughter and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
his dad-daughter duty videos are quite decent.
I actually do think they're really good. I think it's really wholesome. I think it's cool. We need you back, Clever. You were the hero that we needed, but not the one we deserved, or however the fucking quote goes.
Was it Projectiles? Was he the one who did the knifing recap?
Yeah.
But like, he's stopped doing that now, and he tweeted out a few weeks ago, I'll be bringing back the knifing recap before Cold War, and yeah, I'm still waiting. Projectiles. So
yes, Projectiles, please, my guy. We love you. We all love you.
And I've been tempted to do my own one, but it's just finding the time and trying to like put it all together.
I would nut in my pants if you did that. Not even a joke. I'd be so happy. I would be so happy, because that's the problem with the knifing community. There are countless of fucking snipers on YouTube that hit clips and everyone sees them. Everyone sees how cool they are. Unless you're Jev, who just sits there and whines like a bitch all the time. I love you, Jev. Don't get mad at me. But what I'm getting at is, like, we don't have anything like that for the knifer community. You know what I'm saying? Like, knifing is such a niche thing. We need more of that highlight stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of the main problems is, though, the knifing community is the most toxic community on, like, in Call of Duty, and I will happily say that because I am part of that community. And
you are absolutely correct, my friend.
Yeah, like, I'll happily say I can be very toxic when it comes to other knifers and how they go about their stuff. But
not to mention, like, okay, for example, I've already voiced my opinion on, for example, these knives only. I don't hate the guy on a personal level. I don't. That's not what I hate him. I hate the fact that he's the guy that got popular doing this shit. And everyone takes his opinion as like the be all end all. He's the messiah. He's the gospel. He's the savior of fucking knifing. And it's like, dude.
Well, he tweeted out about the knifing in Cold War and complained about little things like, oh, the sliding, you don't lock onto the knifers. And I've done that. I've got the knife gold, and you don't need to. Sometimes you lunge way past where you're supposed to, and you kill someone. The idea with these camo challenges is there's supposed to be a challenge. You're supposed to be challenged in your ability to knife. So it shouldn't be a case of, oh yeah, I have to hit them each time. I have to do this and that and this and that. No, it's like if he's as good as a knifer as he claims he is, then he can happily do this challenge.
Well, he can't, because he complains about it. That's basically what I'm getting at. What I basically said is, just because he's the most popular does not mean he's correct. No, the knifing in this game is infinitely better than Modern Warfare will ever be, because of the fact that the tomahawks are good in this game. They're not the best, but they're good. And the fact that the maps are more streamlined and less open-ended with bullshit-ass peeking places. I mean, it's just how it is.
Yeah, well, compared to the Black Ops 4 combat axes, these are just like god level because the Black Ops 4 combat axes are the worst hatchet.
That's another thing. This motherfucker went max prestige on fucking BO4, got recognized by fucking Treyarch for doing what he did. And that is arguably the worst knifing's ever been in any Call of Duty. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this game, which it's somewhat decent, but he's like, this game sucks. I don't like it. It sucks really bad. And it's like, all right, man, whatever.
I don't think he's that bad, but like you kind of, yeah.
I exaggerate a bit, but he just
there are areas where you're like, just, I don't know. It's not that bad compared to other Call of Duties we've had.
Absolutely. Like I said, BO4. If I had to play BO4 again, I'd probably shoot myself. That's not even a joke. Like fucking Jesus, I can't play that game.
I've had that uninstalled since Modern Warfare came out, and I've not reinstalled it.
Same. That's because it was just so bad. At least Modern Warfare's throwing knives are pretty good. I'll give it to them.
Yeah.
And, you know, but that's what I'm getting at. We got this, and then we got fucking God, I'm not gonna name names, but there are many people that are just, how do I say this? They're just pissing their pants over this game. They don't like this game for whatever fucking reason, almost like it's the cool thing to hate this game now. You know? And
it's the same with every new Call of Duty. Everyone will always hate the new Call of Duty because it's not Modern Warfare 2, it's not Modern Warfare 3, it's not Black Ops 1. Right.
That's another thing I wanted to tell you that's kind of funny. Everyone's like, we want another game like Modern Warfare 2. Listen, motherfuckers, no, you don't.
I will happily bring out. If Modern Warfare 2 gets remastered, I'm putting on One Man Army and my noob tubes, and I'm repeat hell.
Yes, what? That's what I'm saying. Like, they bitched about Modern Warfare for the longest time that there were. Are you fucking kidding me, motherfucker? That's all that game was. That's literally what Modern Warfare 2 was, though. Bushes with One Man Army noob tubes. The fuck you mean the camping wasn't that bad? What are you talking about? That's what I'm getting at. Everyone's like, oh my god, I wish they would just remaster BO2 already. First of all,
oh no.
BO2's knives were the worst knifing has ever been. That doesn't matter. I'm serious. At the very least, it worked sometimes in BO4. BO2, it didn't work ever.
Do you remember why they did it?
Because Vondahar's a cunt.
No, it was because in Modern Warfare 3, a lot of people got into panic knifing. And because panic knifing was so easy, they thought, how can we stop panic knifing? Oh yeah, just fuck up the knifing completely. That'll do it. That's why the hitbox on Black Ops 2 is garbage, because they didn't want people panic knifing and didn't think, if we stop panic people who don't knife from panic knifing, and then people who actually want to knife have better accuracy using actual knives, then that would work. But no, they just went, just fuck knifing altogether.
And also, Vondahar's a cunt. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. It's just like, obviously, I wouldn't like to be in this position, having like a game go out and then having 1,000 people telling me this is wrong, because I just turn off my notifications and then just just count the money.
I get it. I understand the stress that there is there to be like, you're trying to get everybody on the same page, and you want everyone to love your game. That's literally the point. You want everybody to love your game, but not everybody's gonna love your game. That's just how it is.
That victim thing that he tried to do would have worked back when they nerfed the DSR in Black Ops 2 and everybody sent him death threats.
That was. I don't know why they did that. Just before Ghosts came out.
The same reason they did it now.
True. They just nerfed the DSR. They're like, right, Black Ops 2's dead. Just going to destroy the DSR and then work on Black Ops 3. Yeah, that's just like, what? what they done? So yeah.
Well, it's the same reason they did it now, you know, which they did say did hint that they were gonna buff the fucking 50 cal or something, but like the 50 cal is not the one they need to be buffing. Like they need all the snipers to put. I basically what I'm getting at is the snipers either need to be stupidly powerful and slow, or not as powerful as fast. You got to pick one, right? Because now they're slow, and they're hit marker machines.
Oh yeah, like I'm not touching the snipers until they get buffed a bit.
Peltington's okay when you fully max out its ADS speed, But even then, it's still infinitely slower than it was in the beta. In the beta, you could get that shit down to like 300 milliseconds or some stupid shit like that. But that doesn't make any fucking sense. Just not even from a realistic standpoint. A 50 BMG round, which is different from a 50 AE. Yes, I'm a gun nerd. Leave me alone. So a 50 BMG round, when it hits the body, it creates a temporary cavity that is 3 foot wide inside of the body because of how much power is behind that round. And you're telling me I shot that dude in the balls and he just runs around a corner? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Treyarch? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's dumb. I can't. But yeah. I mean, there's other things they need to do. For example, if they just made the knifing doesn't even have to be the fastest thing. Like, if you put it like on par with an SMG, I'd be okay with it. You know?
Yeah. I get that. And I wouldn't say the knifing's too bad.
It works. You can stab people and it kills them. Like that, it works. It is effective in some cases, but like, fuck, man. And it's really fun in Dirty Bomb.
Oh yeah, like I haven't played Dirty Bomb that much because I'm really not a fan of it. But I'll have to try it out.
I really don't like Dirty Bomb, to be honest.
No, I just think it's funny because there's armor and shit, right? But the knife is still a one hit down, even with the armor. So it's just hilarious. Dude, there are so many people that bitch and moan. I had full armor and he hit me. What the fuck? It's so funny, dude. Oh my god, just do it. You'll get some funny reactions, I promise. You'll get some funny fucking reactions, dude. People will just people cry. Like, people will complain and bitch and moan. I've had so many people message me just stupid shit, like anywhere from "that's no fair" to "I hope your firstborn child dies of cancer."
Oh yeah, that's me when I played Gunfight.
Anywhere in the, which is coming back. Gunfight's coming back, and I'm okay with that.
Really?
Gunfight is going to come back pretty soon. It's either going to be in this season or maybe the next, but 2v2 Gunfight's coming back
on the 10th. Sorry.
Yeah, that was the only reason I played Modern Warfare.
The 10th, you said? The 10th?
I think it's the 10th on the update with the new maps. Because at the time of recording, Nuketown comes out in 2 days. So
yes.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
Yeah, on the 10th, they're doing Gunfight. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're bringing in new weapons. They're putting all the Black Ops weapons into Warzone and doing some Warzone updates as well. So
I wonder how that's going to work. That's going to be interesting. Is it going to use the Modern Warfare engine, or is it going to use the Black Ops Cold War?
I hope to God it uses the Modern Warfare engine, because the Black Ops engine is trash and outdated.
Is it going to be even the same map? You know what I mean?
Don't know.
Yo, bring back Alcatraz, bro. Yes. Yo, if they bring back Alcatraz, I might actually fuck around with Warzone this time.
There was something going around for like season 6. They were going to put in a little sort of like an Alcatraz version. Like, they're going to have place of Verdansk up to the northwest, I want to say. It was going to be like a little area, like it's going to be a mini battle royale, and they never went through with it.
They should. That fucking shit sounds fucking fire, dude. My problem with battle royales is the fact that there is like 20 different teams. You know what I'm saying? But if you condensed it to like 8 teams, I'd be all about that shit. That'd be cool as fuck. Like, I would have a good fucking time.
That's sort of Dirty Bomb, but Dirty Bomb's boring as a game mode. Like,
right, but I'm talking about actual elimination, though. You know what I'm saying?
If with Dirty Bomb, they just got rid of all the fucking uranium and all the bombs and all the bullshit and just did it as a battle royale, it'd actually be quite fun.
It would. You're exactly right. But all it is now in its current state is people running to fucking steal the last fucking uranium deposit for that bomb and detonate it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I played that game mode 5 times. I still don't understand what I need to do. Like, I know I have to get uranium, put in a bomb, and then once you've planted the bomb, no one can defuse it because the bomb's OP to fucking. And you're doing something, and
it's all about points, and you get a certain amount of points from detonating the bomb. You get a certain amount of points for putting the uranium in the bomb. But essentially, you can win. You can do this shit. You can literally wait until a bomb's about to explode, swoop in, kill everybody in there, plant the bomb yourself, and win the game that way.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
It's like it's not cool. Like I do all the work. I'll sit there and fucking kill team after team of people, deposit uranium upon uranium into this fucking thing, and then some fucking dickhead with a Spaz 12 comes in there and kills me and takes it and wins. It's like, all right, cool. I can't fuck with it, man. But yeah,
I mean,
I guess we could probably end it there. We've been talking for like 45 minutes to an hour now, right? So
not much. Jeez, time does
yeah,
fly.
it's been a while. I'm pretty sure. I'd have to look to see exactly how much it was because fucking Craig disconnected 4 or 5 fucking times. You fucking. It makes everything easier, but when it doesn't work, it makes everything infinitely harder. But anyway, so you got anything you wanna plug before we end this?
Oh yeah. So XAMK clan, we're currently uploading on Cold War. We've also got my channel where I'm uploading somewhat. Yeah, that's about it. So
All right.
Yeah. I will say as well, I've got a few videos coming out where I'll be talking about got more Tomahawk spots to come for the XMK channel. Got a few
Awesome.
weapon guides, just a few more Cold War videos.
All right. Well, we look forward to that. Anything you want to say, Nathan?
Well, I don't really got much to say except for thank you for coming on the podcast with us, man.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you all next time.
Yep.